Good morning. Thanks for joining me. I hope you all are having a great week. I wanted to get on today and talk about practicing what I preach when it comes to self-care and the experience I've had over the last couple weeks. So if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for joining. My name is Stephanie Webb and I'm the founder of Eat Happy Nutrition. I'm a holistic nutritionist and an eating psychology coach and a mom of 3, and I help women take the guilt and stress out of nutrition and health. So this past weekend, we moved into our new house in Texas. So over the last about 2 weeks, we've been in the process of moving. So we were packing up our other house, and then we stayed in a hotel, and then we were traveling here, and then we were staying with friends, and then we were moving into the house, and then we had some of my family come and help us move in. So we've been very out of the ordinary as far as routines go. Everything has kind of been flipped upside down, and we're trying to now settle into our new life, which we love. We love our new house. We love living here in Texas, and it's awesome. But my normal routines of as far as what I eat for breakfast and how I exercised every day really kind of flew out the window. It was kind of not my highest priority because we were very involved with the whole moving process. And I knew that, and I was like, okay, this is fine. This is my season of life. And then it came to Sunday, and I was getting ready to go to church, and I was, showering, getting dressed, and I looked in the mirror as I was getting dressed, and I was like, oh man, I've gained some weight over the last couple weeks. I have the genetics that I put on weight very quickly and very easily. And I was like, okay, self, party's over. And I kind of instantly went into that instinct that I'm sure all of us women have of why did I do that? I know better. I'm so gross. Look at me. Ew, I gained all this weight. Oh, gross. I'm not going to make any friends in this new church. I just instantly went into that negative mental space for a second. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to talk to myself like I might talk to a client. And I'm going to be very gentle and loving and kind with myself because I know that's what I need right now. I don't need a verbal spanking. I don't need myself to be like, you are so gross. If you just had more willpower, if you would have because logically I know that things ebb and flow, life changes. There are seasons in life where self-care falls a few notches down on the priority list. I know this mentally. Emotionally, I kicked in and I was like, ugh, self, you're so nasty. But then I was like, no, I know better than to jump into that place of self-hatred and self-judgment. So I was very kind to myself as best as I could be. I was like, you know what? It's okay. Tomorrow I'm going to start fresh and I am going to care for myself in a way that makes me feel good. So Monday morning, yesterday, I got up. I went for a nice long walk, which I know always makes me feel amazing. And I had a big fat smoothie for breakfast, which always makes me feel amazing. And within an hour, I was back to myself. Obviously, I had not lost the couple pounds I'd put on, and I don't know how many pounds. I haven't unpacked my scale and I'm not planning on doing it because I don't think I need it in my life. But I knew from how I felt, I was feeling kind of tired and sluggish and low energy and just kind of blah. and I knew that was correlated to my lack of self-care. However, I also knew it was not going to be helpful for me or productive in any way to berate myself and beat myself up emotionally for the way I had treated my body because it was just what happened. And the best way really forward is just move on and do your best starting again tomorrow. And really, I feel awesome now. I'm back to normal. I exercised this morning and had another smoothie. Like, I'm doing the things that I know make me feel good, and that makes me feel back to myself. That makes me feel good and light and positive and energized. Even though I have not lost those couple pounds, I'm not worried about it because I'm doing what I know is best for my body. And the weight really doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel. So if you've ever had that experience like me, where maybe you go on vacation, maybe you have a baby, or maybe someone dies in your family, or maybe you move, those times when self-care drops down on the priority list, have grace for yourself and just say, it's okay. And when you get to a place where you can step it back up, do it. And you'll feel instantly better, because caring for yourself is always what makes you feel good. It's not how you look, and it's not how much you weigh, it's how you feel. And caring for yourself always makes you feel good. So I hope that was insightful. I also want to put it out there that despite all my training and education and, knowing a lot about these things, I am not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. It's not like I never slip up and eat fast food, or there's no such thing as living like that, honestly, for me. There might be for other people, but for me, I live a very normal life, and I go through those same ups and downs that every single other human being does. And so if you have those moments of like, I'm not doing what I think I should be doing, I'm not eating right, I'm not doing this, know that even professionals fall into those same traps, and it's okay. It's just part of being a human being. So have some grace for yourself. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any comments, I would love to hear them. You can click on the comment button below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.